Okay, Coach. Well, first opened way back in 1972. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium, part of the Truman Sports Complex here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, man. 52's the mic right here.
Here's 2nd and 8. Complete to Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Caught by Jones. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35.
Got to take the straights.
Good on his first drive, aren't they? Came right out and set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us in their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Shit.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tight right. Hero 15. Bravo.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. No problem there on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Bitch.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
At the 23-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Running right, here's Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Yellow. Hero 15. Attack. Exit.
On first down, Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Nah, I changed it at the last second, but that shit didn't work. It didn't work.
14-7.
I showed cover 3. Nah, it showed cover 3. It was cover 3 at the beginning, and I audible right before you hiked it.
This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit.
Oh, come on. You should have picked that bitch up and kept on going, man. This shit bullshit.
Pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
See how you just showed cover 3 and then you... See, I don't know what you in now, but...
On first down, Braxton. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Yeah, I know.
This run here early on, it doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends.
No, but that's what I did. I based the line and then I audible to it.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First down, Denver.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh! God damn it, block for me. I need to block for me, goddammit. It was one time for the ones.
He's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or a running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers
that's the one I wanted too.
Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left side. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
don't care what game it is, everyone's always looking for an early
he hopped the 1 foot twice. He hopped the 1 foot twice.
Had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch.
His foot got hung up on my man. No, you guys see the my game from last week against Trey. This nigga, they let the ball bounce on the ground and then they hit his hands and they gave me the interception.
As a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, and a big loss here as he's taken down.
How the fuck did I hit the wrong button?
Have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. Oh. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Oh.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Yeah, good dog. Best linebacker in the league.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a carry for Brown. Brown with his stick skills. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You ain't doing nothing today. Yellow. Cut. Watch the twist. 24 is the mark. 2, fellas, let's go.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes, throw left side, completion to Rice. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
43, 15. And we're going 37's the mic. I'm coming.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, he's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's 1 step in the proper direction.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, red blitz.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. His throw caught right around the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Watch the slap. Let's go, baby.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Dante.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from
Best
your
middle linebacker in the league.
to trust his guys to do the right thing. And as a player, that means an awful lot.
Yellow.
They'll come out in the pistol. In the backfield by himself is Brown. 2nd and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll
That rush.
No gain on the play,
Push that whole offensive line back.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining in the second quarter.
25, 180. Watch tight end. 3 down. Tight dog.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Run coverage, excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. You don't see this.
Yeah, I didn't even click. I couldn't even click on. I couldn't even click on my man.
It's absolutely surprising.
I couldn't even click on my man, so I already know what it was.
For what reason? What's going on out there? It's not just maybe the defense is playing.
That's that dummy out shit, man. Surprised my man ain't run out off the
You
field.
went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway
Oh, my God.
season. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
No.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
Dang, the most bullshit I've ever seen. Good God. They just...
Because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like
stood there, though. They were supposed to...
Whoosh, and off he goes.
All right.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Go back to what we was doing.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Come on, bruh.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Come on,
and Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe
come on.
Royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
It's
we both know it.
34. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he
doesn't that 36? Yeah, 36. Yeah, he's supposed to let that go.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd down. Holiday.
Oh, yeah.
And a loose football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free.
One play too late, though. God dang, wasn't nobody around.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
58, boys, 58.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Got a man. It's Ross, complete. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is,
happen,
though.
huh?
I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now it's Mahomes again. That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Brown. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Yellow. I don't need to. Charlie, 50, Mike, 50. And what?
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Get that ball. Here we go. 50, 50. Mike, 50. Check. Mike, 50. Mike,
Throwing now is Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That is caught by Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right.
I'm all over you.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, Maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
They'll keep it on the ground. Holiday. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Leaves him behind on the spin. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Watch the run, watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot. Hey, Mike 52.
2nd and 4. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 45 yards. Now, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will get them one closer. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is taken at his 4.
Hit his ass.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense,
he rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off.
Best linebacker in the league.
He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Here's a run on 1st down. He won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Came off that edge.
Second and 11. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked off at the 28. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Mahomes firing complete. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Open man is Ross, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. Mahomes now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
Daylight. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never
got a block 7. God damn, you let him run right by you.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
24, attack! Check. 24 is the mic.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes, he's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still three-score game, though, fourth quarter. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On second down now, Braxton. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6. The Broncos on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go, G, get off the field. 58, right over there.
Looking to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield for Joe. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Rookie.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Hey, check 24, check 24. Shift. 43. Check 4. Topper. Hey, Sunday.
Mahomes now to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. Down under 2
they robbed me
minutes
of a
to
second.
go
Come on now.
in this football
Man,
game.
cheating like
So the
shit.
Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. They're on to the fourth quarter now, by the way, at Bank of America Stadium in Carolina. And the Panthers are starting to pull away in that one. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be... And that should just about do it.
I needed that motherfucking six play right there. God damn. Blow the whistle.
Touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you
escape artist
kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Check this. My ball. Go. Kill.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And now they're gonna get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
You gotta get him over you, bro.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout.
Oh, come on, Skywalker. Giving the fucking game away. 5 interceptions. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I forgot all about you. Oh, yeah, 6 yards. 6 yards. Get him 6 yards.
Stopped due to the spread of the coronavirus, we kept moving, providing essential service to those who needed us most. There is nothing more important to us right now than the safety of our customers and employees. In addition to enhanced cleaning procedures on our trains and at our stations, we are strongly recommending all customers accessing our stations and trains to wear face coverings. We have made social distance accommodations on board our trains and in our stations, including limiting sales to 50% of seat capacity to ensure ample space on the train. And we continue to offer a seamless, no-contact travel experience. We are accepting cashless payments only and have suspended communal onboard dining.
God damn.
As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down.
Cover three, cover three.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. They'll try and run for it. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two.
6 fucking yards.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yeah.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, come on, make the tackle. He got to break out.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The Chiefs quickly now
break
going
out
to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll keep it on the ground. Holiday. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On third down, Holiday. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And that had far too much air under it. It's out of the back of the end zone, and the football will come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing
Superstar X Factor shit. I mean, not X Factor.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed,
both of those runs was inside zone. I was supposed to get extra
otherwise, there could be
block
repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Second down and inches. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
He don't come down with it. It's no use. He don't come down with it.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll drop to throw. It's caught. Jones. And this will set them up nicely deep down at KC territory.
That was the formation. That's how I caught Trey last week.
I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Here we go. 58, boys. 58. 58, Mike.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
I should have left him on the slant.
Clicking on offense.
Motherfucking
They
fade
can't help
shit
but
did
feel
not
great
work
about
for me.
themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle
still ain't got no
this
touchdown.
and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chiefs, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Right there. Throw it. Outside. Throw it outside. Outside to the motherfucking pylon, man. You're supposed to be throwing that to the pylon. Let's see, would a slant work? Nope, because he was fake. He had the underneath. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Send the running back straight up the middle on that one. That would open that all the way up. Yep. Shit, that was one-on-one coverage. That was one-on-one. Yeah, nobody was fucking open. That's what it was. Oh, okay, hit the running back out the backfield on that play. Throw that bitch away. God damn, he stripped the shit out of him. Fucking Arrington, that shit, no. Come on, 6'8", you killed me all game, man. Killed me all game. Nah, he already superstar. I mean, he already X Factor. Damn, Pickens. This nigga closed ground like shit. This nigga be having big yards but no touchdowns. God damn. 6'8". You see that every time I threw it to him, he got picked off. Against the rookie. Dang, Calvin and Sheldon both had one catch for 75 yards. They like, fuck it, we know what it is. We ain't got shit to prove. Yeah, he ain't get his work out. Yeah, you jinxed the shit out yourself. Yeah, Monty Arrington